Well, it cut me off, so I'm going to make a part two. So anyways, like I was saying, it really started to get to me, and then I had a lot of fertility problems for like 10 years. So I lost 2 children now, one just recently in February. But I had taken a lot of fertility drugs, and it really affected me. I had a lot of abdominal pain. I had ovarian cysts rupturing. I was in and out of the ER, sometimes up to 5 times a month. I'd be in and out of the ER with pain, abdominal pain. And this went on for like 10 years because I did all those Gonal F shots. So I gained like 40 pounds. It was like very, very hard on me emotionally, physically. For the second time in my life, I tried to end my life. The first time was at 17, and the second time was a few years ago. So it's been a really, really hard struggle. And, I've always had problems with people at work. Again, for the same reason, almost demonic people at work. Where their eyes would turn black and they'd scream and yell at me for nothing, over absolutely nothing, for no reason. And I had no idea what was going on, to the point where their eyes would turn black and they scared me. And I literally felt like I just had a black cloud over my head my whole life. When I met my husband, I even told him, I said, just as a heads up, I have like a black cloud that lingers over me. And I, again, didn't understand it. I didn't know why. And I really let it get to me. I would drink and I would black out because I just couldn't handle the world. I didn't drink every day or anything, but I did on the weekends. And, I really let the world beat me down. And it wasn't until I woke up and completely started to surrender to the process. I remember I was out in my backyard having a bonfire, having a White Claw or something like that, and Spirit telepathically said to me, do you want to do this? And of course I want to do this. Do I want to help save the planet and work for God? Of course I do. And they said, okay, well then you have to quit drinking. So I completely quit everything. That was the very last night. That was August 2021. Haven't drank since. I got off my anxiety medication. They wanted me to get off that. I got off. I don't eat any sort of meat. Haven't ate meat since August 2021. I just really kind of changed my whole life. I used to always be going out, have tons of friends that really weren't good for me, that I shouldn't be hanging out with. And I quit everything. And now people think I'm like some, loony person, when in reality I'm just sitting here working for God. But I really got into Reiki. I healed myself through Reiki, acupuncture. I go into meditation. I journal. I forgave people that probably didn't deserve to be forgiven. But we're all one. And you got to learn that until you really learn that concept that we are all one, that you're only hurting yourself by hurting them and holding on to that anger and resentment, until you really let that go, you're never going to be able to move on off this roller coaster ride. At this point, I've cleared my karma, and I don't have to deal with the negative things that other people have to deal with. I'm sick right now because more than likely Spirit wants me to quit my job. They don't want me to work at, but I'm not listening. And I know exactly that's what you guys are doing, because that's what they do. If I don't listen, this is what they do. They bring me down. But I don't know, guys. I just know that you're out there struggling. And if so, just know that there's help up there. They really, really want you to reach out and help. And you just have to surrender to it. You got to say, you know what, God? I can't do this anymore on my own. I really need your help. And I surrender to everything. And I ask for my team of light to step in and help. And they are here to assist. And they're going to make it easy on you. It's going to be a hard journey, but you got this. And I really hope this gets out to who it needs to get out to. I love you. Namaste.